welcome to another Music Matters podcast. We're doing our studio series this time, and it's our first one, studio session 1. And we've got Dom and Bryn. And
great to be here.
The founders of.
Thank you for having us.
Northern Haus Studios, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. It's so good to come down and actually have a look at the setup in person.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
100%.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it. You know? I know we've talked before, Bryn, but tell us a little bit about this little spot.
We haven't seen the setup, man. Yeah. So.
Well, we're in the live studio, and it's set up for a DJ live stream for tonight. It's Thursday, so we got Haus Residency with the one and only Still London right here.
Yep.
Perfect.
Big up Still London.
It's happening.
So yeah, this is the live studio. It's such a fun place to just play music and enjoy your creations from the recording studio.
It's a great little spot, I gotta admit.
So the Thursday nights then, is that your night where you just host DJs, yeah?
Yep.
Literally, you call people in and be like, play a set?
That's it. Yeah.
How many people would you have on a lineup like to do this sort of stuff?
So typically we have one guest DJ that we focus on every single week. And there's a lot of amazing DJs in Vancouver, a lot of budding talent as well. So, really people that we connect with and people that are doing things in the city, we invite them down and we sort of schedule it out. And every week I basically start playing at 9 p.m., go till 10:30, and then make way for the guest DJ. And they're completely free to play whatever they want. And
any genre,
anything.
Anything goes.
Anything goes that represents their sound, who they are, what they wish to express. So that's what we try to foster here.
So how long does it go into the night? Or morning?
As long as we feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes we end it at midnight, and
sometimes it goes late. It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll have a collective instead of a DJ, and so there'll be like 2 or 3 different artists playing.
Yeah.
And then it goes a little later, just from the nature of having 2 or 3 DJs playing in a night.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the foundation of building this, and where did it all start from? Like, what was the first concept, or the thought what, I'm going to build a studio downtown Vancouver,
Well, that's a funny story, because when I was like really little, I taped. I had founded New West Studios. I was really into country at the time, and I taped the sign on my door. I think I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I just recorded my guitar onto my ghetto blaster. So that was the first studio, and then from there it just. I just decided to do it,
Manifesting.
I to be honest, I completely forgot about that until like a couple months after I started Northern Haus, and I went, wait a sec, this has been in the works for a while.
You're not missing country music, no?
No. I love all genres. Everyone's cool, but yeah, it's not my jam anymore.
You're not going to do like a Cotton Eye Joe remix or anything like that for us?
It's not on my USB.
Yeah.
Not on my USB.
Yeah.
So when did you first get in this building, and was it built up? Was it anything done? Did you do it all from scratch?
It's all commercial studios in the area we are here, and I started out with just my own artist studio.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a lot of my stuff from my home studio I brought in here because I wanted to work on an album at the time, and I just decided to start letting friends use it. And then next thing I knew, I was like, hey, let's try to do this commercially. Let's have people here when I'm not here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Northern Haus Studios was born, and it's morphed into what it is now. And just a home for artists to express themselves and be themselves, most importantly, and create and be inspired.
Super cool. And what about you, Dom? When did you get involved? Like there at the beginning, or did you...
No. So I moved to Vancouver October 2019.
Cool.
So I actually met Bryn through this collective called Groundwork.
Yeah.
You guys are probably familiar with Groundwork.
Groundwork.
Yeah. So we met there. Bryn was actually the guest speaker the first time I went, and we kind of just like.
Oh, was I talking about the studio?
I believe you were. Yeah.
Never not talking about the studio.
I was like, hey, by the way, I have a studio.
And we just somehow connected afterwards. When you're listening to other people's demos and you're kind of just having a beer or two and just chatting with everybody there, and we exchanged contacts, and then we just connected and became really good friends, and just hung out and talked music and life and all that stuff. And
you are the resident DJ.
And here we are.
Northern Haus.
We definitely vibe on the same frequency, and that's super important when you're working closely with someone
and
to
creating.
bring a vision to life.
So Yeah, that's cool, man. So did you build all these soundproofing units, hang the lights up? This is obviously already here, the brick wall.
Yeah. So
No, it was here.
No, I made this one.
You made this one.
Yeah, we put this in.
So-
No, that's the only thing I did. Pretty much, I've got a studio builder, Ryan from JRS Sound Design. He's amazing. He does a lot of studios in Vancouver, British Columbia area, probably outside that. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's amazing. So he's done everything here and made all the rooms sound as good as they sound. So
But when we do
there's
some B-rolls,
pretty
yeah.
next level sound treatment, and Ryan does a really good job with working with your budget and also taking the room into account and design wise what you're going for visually, aesthetically as well as sound, and brings that to life beautifully.
He's definitely done a pretty good job.
Yeah, he's incredible. Highly recommend him. Yeah.
That's cool, man. So when did you start with? Did you start with this room first in the studio, or did you?
So we started with the recording studio first.
That was from what you said.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then moved into the live room because it was funny. We had the decks originally just set up just to your left there in the what I call the green room now, but it was a little storage room, and we had the decks in there, and people were booking the studio, walking right through this beautiful recording studio into the back storeroom and playing on the decks. And I was like, oh wow, okay, we need to
Switch
make
it
this
up.
a thing.
Myself included.
Yeah, and we were trying to live stream it there, and it was a disaster because it was just way too small. So now we just have everything's all set up. We can just live stream at any time at the drop of a hat. It's way easier.
Yeah, man. No, you should be proud of yourself for this, man. This is a great studio.
It's a nice
Like,
spot.
the light behind you, Craig, is wicked as well. We've explained this here. Then what setup you've got? So you got the two 3000's, the V10. So which ones did you? When did you purchase the 3000's? When they first came out, or was it?
Yeah. So when
recently,
when we were doing a live room, the goal of this room was so that someone could come in here, practice their set, and walk out ready to hit like a festival stage.
Like it made.
You know, I didn't want a strange table or different heights. Like we went regulation festival height with the table. We used everything that you're going to find if you walk on stage at any festival. This is what you're going to see up there.
Yeah.
And so we wanted people to come in and walk out ready to play Tomorrowland. Yeah. And that was the goal. Finish your tracks in the recording studio, come in here, get ready, and by the time you leave, you can go on tour.
Yeah.
So that was the real impetus behind this room, was that DJs specifically would have a place to really practice and get ready for tours and sort out their lighting and get their visuals set up and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you can feel like you're at a real venue, it just helps so much with the mindset, especially when you get to, a club playing your first gig or something. It's half your nerves are going to be gone because you're used to the setup.
And it's important to have those lights in your face, even when you're just by yourself.
Oh,
because
I think so for sure. Yeah. It gets you in the mood, right?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
It gets you used to just kind of where is everything?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So did you build this? Did you build design the sound system specifically for this room, or did you get someone in, or?
We went through a few different monitoring systems. We just went for the PK clarities because they sound amazing in here.
Mm-hmm.
And again, with the treatment, they fill the room just beautifully. So, yeah.
That's perfect, man. Yeah. Nice. And you got the GoPro set up as well.
Yeah, we're ready to stream tonight. That's for
That's
sure.
wicked. Yeah. And then so in the studio, what equipment you got? The Behringer Poly D. You've got.
Yeah, we got a bunch of synths. The Roland System 8 is the workhorse. Beautiful synth, super powerful, and it's a plug out, so it's got all different Roland synths kind of built in, and you can actually download them from the cloud and put different ones in, so it can hold up to 4 different Roland synths.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a great synth for just getting to work right away.
Yeah.
And for monitoring, we got Barefoot Footprinto ones, which are just amazing.
Stellar.
Yeah, they translate bass really well, so it's great for dance music especially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love the whole concept of having the studio right there.
Yeah.
Go make a track and then come play the track.
It's
such a good concept.
That was from Gareth Emery. He was in an interview and he talked about he had a little studio above Ministry of Sound.
Okay,
and he talked about being able to finish your track
and go play
then go play in the club, and this isn't a club, but You know, it's
next best thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's a simulation, right? So
you'd have a few people dancing.
Oh yeah, we want to really simulate the feel of being in a venue, and so that was the inspiration. Really was.
Yeah, no, I think you
making
pretty much
track and
dialed that in fairly well.
Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, you've also got like the vocal booth as well.
Yeah,
and you've even got fridge and bar. You know, we're gonna do some clips of all this stuff, obviously, when we have a look, and people can see that. But
again,
man,
like we were saying, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but just the quality of everything you've done. You haven't cheaped out on anything. Not that it's about money or anything, but you guys have like gone to the next level. You've made it.
It's a thought process.
Very comfortable, very aesthetically pleasing, but functional. You know.
And it was important, really, really important for me to. It doesn't matter like what level of DJing or artistry you're at. Like if you're just starting out, you can come here and there's no barrier to entry for what to expect at a festival. So that's what I really, really wanted, was a place for artists to be able to explore what it's like to play live. Maybe they've made their first track, or maybe they're ready to go on tour.
Yeah. And tell us, do you go kind of, you know, do you train people? Do you help them within the process? Like if someone's coming down here and he's a brand new guy, is someone going to stand next to him and show him some of the buttons?
I'll pass this one off to Dom.
Yeah, that's that's definitely something that we've been getting into.
Yeah.
So I have had a couple of clients for DJ coaching.
Yeah, cool.
And that, like you're saying, it entails basically just getting them familiar with the gear. And you know, just the basics of DJing so that they can go and feel comfortable playing a gig.
That's a great idea. So
and also mindset stuff, because you know, everything is mindset as well, combined with the technical skills. So. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I think, you know, what you've got here and be able to offer that service to people is pretty amazing. And I'm sure there's lots of people out there that would like to, but we talked about to buy all this equipment is a big outlay. Even to go and buy a decent Pioneer controller is a pretty big outlay for some people.
Yeah.
Whereas you can come down here.
To be honest, not even worth it most of the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And DJ, like why get this set up necessarily unless you're doing a huge stream or something?
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've always said like the 900s are a good one if you're at home as well, because the USB setup's the same and everything like that. I mean, I'm going to go into the studio quickly. Can people come here and do lessons in producing, like learn, you know, the fundamentals of how to bass a track and write one out at all?
You can definitely schedule a session with one of our producers and use that session for whatever you'd like. Do some basic coaching. We don't have any production coaching as of today, but we do have DJ coaching with Dom.
And there's also Demo Jam if you want to.
Oh yes, I forgot to plug my own show, Demo Jam.
Yeah, well, I was going to say.
I'm live on Twitch every Tuesday at 3 p.m. and listening to demos. So that's a great way to get me to. I can check out your track and give you some feedback. We got a really good community going, tuning in every week, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we've got an amazing scene here in Vancouver. It's small and it's a bunch of very loving people and just hearts in it for music. So. I love being in Vancouver, and I love meeting everyone coming through here. You know, if you want to come book the studio, hit our website up, northernhaus.com, and send us a request, and we'll get you booked in.
And anyone that wants any DJ lessons, Dom's your man.
Dom's the man.
Yeah, you can hit us up. Same on the site. There's a form there, and we'll get back to you, and we'll have a consult and see exactly what you need. So
perfect,
awesome.
Man.
That's super good, man. Thank you guys again for inviting us down.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's great to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and we're gonna fucking rave out now.
The first of many studio streams.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe we'll come back down for another one, and maybe we'll sit down in the studio next time and do a little chat in there.
That'd be great.
Cheers.
Geek out on some of that equipment.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice one.
Amazing.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
Cheers.